Hey folks, CA Rachana Ranade here and I welcome you all to a very important video. What happened? After looking at the title, you might be like, I know this. Sales growth, profit growth, ROE, ROC, this, that. No. We are not going to discuss all those factors today. We are going to talk about 5 points which are generally less talked about. So I'm sure by the end of the video, you are going to be like, oh my god, I did learn something new today. So keep on watching the video till the end. So let's get started with the first point. Many people feel that there is one way to get rich in stock market. We have to try and scout for stocks which are like 1 rupee or 2 rupee stocks, and then they will turn up to like 20 rupees and 30 rupees, and that's where I'll become rich in few days. But that does not happen in stock market. Stock market is not like, buying stocks is not like buying lottery tickets. You have to understand the fundamentals of the business, you have to understand the moat of the business, and then think about investing in it. Many people feel that only way to invest in stock market is by investing in penny stocks, and they are the only stocks which become multi-baggers. Many people will tell you with conviction that large cap stocks, nifty stocks will never ever become multi-baggers. They are already at a very high level. Now, first and foremost, we have to understand what is the meaning of multi-bagger, and then we will understand whether nifty stocks also become multi-baggers or not. So for that, I'll take you to Wikipedia. Okay, what does it say? A multi-bagger stock is an equity stock which gives a return of more than 100%. Simple. So the moment the stock has doubled, it means that it's a multi-bagger stock. Now, if you were to ask me that are there any nifty stocks which have doubled in a matter of, let's say, 3 years? See, why did I say 3 years? We're at the beginning of 2024. If I were to go like 4 or 5 years, then we have that corona fall. And if I measure the upside from the lowermost point of corona, then it will not be fair enough, right? So this is a homework for you. What you can do is check the returns of these 3-4 stocks. Just to give you an example, Tata Motors, State Bank of India, Bharti Airtel, ITC, favorite of many people, memers favorite basically. So these 3-4 stocks, check the return from 1st January 2021. So 21, 22, 23, 3 years return check, and they have more than doubled. Now, who says that nifty stocks or large caps never become multi-baggers? They do become multi-baggers, and in fact, these stocks have proven themselves. They are fundamentally strong. They do have certain moat. So obviously, the risk involved would be definitely lower. Okay. Now, also one more point is that whenever it is about investing in penny stocks, many people get some kind of tips from their friends tipendras. Now, what will they say? घर बेच के ले लो, 2 रुपए का स्टॉक है, 100 रुपए हो जाएगा. And you know what happens? Have a look at this. Oh, FOMO at its peak. Buy. And then, again FOMO. Let's buy. And bas, और कितना दिखाऊं? That is what happens when you keep on investing in stocks which are hitting back to back upper circuits. There are a lot of penny stocks where it does happen exactly like this, and typically retail individual investors tend to invest at the highest possible point. So please ensure that you don't fall a trap for this FOMO kind of a situation, and you better stay away from penny stocks which are hitting back to back upper circuits and back to back lower circuits. So always remember, safety first. Well, talking about safety should not be considered only at the time of purchasing stocks. In fact, it should also be considered while making digital payments. That's where Bharat Bill Pay plays an important role. Wait, Bharat Bill Pay is not an app. It's a digital public infrastructure conceptualized by RBI and driven by NPCI that is revolutionizing recurring payments and collections by focusing on 3 things. Number 1, accessibility. Number 2, convenience. And number 3, authenticity of transactions. That might be the reason why so many people trust Bharat Bill Pay for their bill payments. So next time, before you make your bill payments, do check out the logo of Bharat Bill Pay on the bills and recharge section of your bank and payments app for authenticity. Using their own bank app or payments app, users can pay their utility bills like electricity, water, gas, DTH, municipal taxes, or even categories such as loan repayment, credit card bills, education fees, and that too including Kendriya school fees and much more with the assurance of Bharat Bill Pay. And you know what? Bharat Bill Pay also enables paying your LIC and other insurance premiums, which will help you ensure that your insurance coverage is always up to date. So next time, whenever you pay any bill, do consider choosing Bharat Bill Pay because it brings you the convenience of having all your service providers available across your bank and payments app and gives you the assurance of transactions with instant confirmation and grievance redressal mechanism. The next point that you should consider before buying stocks is that never catch a falling knife. Now, what do I mean by that? I'm sure you might have seen certain stocks in last few weeks only which have crashed like anything. If you have been following my channel, you will understand which stock am I talking about, right? Now, many people feel that it has already crashed by 70%, has already crashed by 80%. और कितना नीचे जाएगा? This might be the lowest point, and from here, ideally, it will see some reversal. And I'm going to take a contra bet, is what people feel. But always remember that if nothing has changed in the company, even if the stock has corrected like 70-80%, there are great chances that the stock might fall further. So before you think about averaging in that stock, or before you think about taking a contra bet on that stock, try to see if something has changed in the stock or not. Try to see whether the problem because of which the stock started to see the downfall, whether some sort of solution is in picture for that stock or not. If it was about some problem in the product, whether there is some solution that has been found for that product or not. If there was a problematic management, whether these people are now being replaced or not. So all in all, what you have to see, whether there are certain parameters that have changed because of which a reversal can happen in a stock. So just remember this, I'm repeating this again, just because a stock is falling, don't catch that falling knife. Your hands are going to bleed. Now let's go on to the next point, wherein we should stay away from stocks which have a questionable management. Now what do I mean by that? The moment you feel that this management is such where governance is at stake, where governance can be questioned, when their integrity can be questioned, where there are certain litigations on the management, ideally you should stay away from such stocks. In fact, a lot of fund houses also give a lot of importance for ESG parameters, and ESG mein G is nothing but governance, right? So as good investors, you ideally should stay away from companies where the management itself is questionable. Now you'll be like, acha, if we are talking about investing in IPOs as an example, how will we understand whether there are any cases against the management or not, against the company, against the directors or not? Well, there is a separate chunk in the RHP basically, wherein it is very clearly given what are the litigations against the company, what are the litigations against the directors. If there are any litigations by the company, also that is separately given. So we should not be bothered about litigations by the company because they are against someone else. But if there are litigations against the company, against the management, try to see what are the sort of these litigations, and if they are about questioning the governance, ideally stay away from such companies. Moving on to the next point, which is about buying stocks immediately post listing. Now what do I mean by this? You might be like, Rachana, are you kidding? There are so many cases that if we invest on day one of listing, they actually give mind-blowing returns. See, I'm not against the philosophy of investing in stocks on day one of listing. In fact, I myself have invested in certain companies on day one of listing. I'll tell you what happens. The stock on day one already has doubled, let us say. Okay. After that also it is growing, let's say on an average 3%, 4%. Sometimes it's, let's say, hitting back-to-back upper circuits of 5%, 10%, whatnot. And then again, the buzz gets created in that stock. Retail individual investors, majority of them will be late in entering the party. And then what happens is that at that point in time, the valuations of that particular stock are so crazy, they're way above the industry average, and that is where retail individual investors enter. If this be so, the moment the market mood changes, if market starts turning bearish, these are the stocks which are absolutely high in PE as compared to the industry PE. Stocks which are high in valuations, they are the ones which take the beating first. Okay, so whenever you are buying post listing, just be aware, just check whether the valuations are not sky high, and then only invest. If you found some value in this video, if you learned something new in this video, please don't forget to share this video with your friends. Don't forget to smash the like button as well. This will make the YouTube algorithm happier. I hope you enjoyed this one. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye-bye.